Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fans of all ages, welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to Raider Nation's Talk. I am Devontae. So I did my last video last week with the huge win. Raiders defeating the Chiefs in Kansas City. Um, Shocking everybody. I do believe even Raider Nation ourselves. Because I had the Raiders beating the Chiefs at home in Las Vegas later on in the year. I figured that's when our defense would really have gelled. Offense would be ready to go. So I figured that's when we'll get the win. So to have this win right now, this early in the year against the defending Super Bowl champs is absolutely phenomenally huge. Big win, especially going in the bye. It was supposed to be an opportunity for us to get healthy, get some guys back, and get ready to go on this deep run, especially with Tom Brady and the Buccaneers coming in, which was originally set up for a Sunday night showdown. Now, the reason why I said supposed to get healthy is because, of course, everyone knows what the reports. Trent Brown with COVID-19 testing positive. The starting offensive line, all 5 guys sent home to quarantine. Now, I have seen reports today, and today is Friday, that there were a lot of negative testings for the COVID-19. So no one new tested positive, and there's a chance that we could get 3 or 4 of our offensive linemen back. And they're still looking at Trent Brown as well. And then, of course, the other situation with Trent Brown is him taking off his tracker, the NFL mandated tracker to find out where they are, and then him not wearing his mask and all this other stuff. So there's a lot of things out there just going on with Trent Brown. And I wish he was watching this channel and saw this so I could say, Trent, please, big dog, we need you. This is our time to go on a Super Bowl run, try to get to the playoffs, try to make the Super Bowl and try to win it. And we definitely need you a part of that. So we need you to play smart and be safe. I know you still got a life to live, especially when you're in your downtime, you want to spend time with your family. But you are a professional football player, and more importantly than that, you are a Raider, and we need you to really step up. So, with that being said, still going to be interesting. Now, the second part of that was supposed to is the Sunday night game. The Raiders were supposed to be on Sunday night versus the Buccaneers at home. That game has been now moved to Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. 4:05, I do believe, is the exact time frame they have for that game, still in Las Vegas. I know there have been a couple of people hoping that we can get that game moved to either Monday or Tuesday, which would have been fantastic because that would have given us more time to get guys healed up, get them off the COVID list, and get them ready back to play. But I don't think that's going to happen. Of course, the league still doesn't like the Raiders. Everybody else can get that extra time. But the Raiders cannot. So, this game is going to be an extremely tough battle, even with all our guys, even with our starting lineup. Having our starting lineup would have been extremely huge and beneficial for us because, in my personal opinion, as biased as it may sound, I do believe the Raiders have the best offensive line in football, and that's just because they do move people, and they've shown that they are very good as a unit, especially with the teams that we playing. If you look at how the Panthers are playing right now, and I told you guys before, and I still believe Panthers are a playoff team. Yes, they did lose to the Bears, and that was a kind of a crushing loss there. But I still think this Panthers team is a playoff caliber team. They can get back healthy as well. So I think they're a playoff team. I think the Saints are still going to be a playoff team. And if you look how the offensive line handled that defensive front, who's been known to be very dangerous. Patriots, we did do well. We struggled at times against the Patriots, and that's why we had a lot of those key turnovers. So the Patriots game is one of those games that we should look at as an offensive unit, especially losing Richie Incognito at that time and Brown not playing as well. Just a huge glaring hole there. So that's one of the things that we should take a look at if we don't have our starters, and how to adjust and keeping Carr healthy and not having him have those fumbles, because this Buccaneers defense against Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay they was on it. They was ready to they were firing on all cylinders. They were getting after it, and we have to be ready for that. Carr's definitely going to need some time, especially if we're going to be hitting rugs down deep. I do apologize. I'm a diabetic, and my levels have crashed, so I'm a little bit weary right now. I'm trying to get myself right. But that's why I seem a little sluggish right now. Just wanted to get this video out real quick for you guys, just in case I don't get it over for the weekend, and have that set up for you. But still have the game going, 4:05 instead of the Sunday night game, for those of you who are not aware of the time change. I am at 20 subscribers, at least I was the last time I checked. Once we get to 25, that is when I'm going to open up my Zoom for those with the best comments. Down below, when you leave your comments, talk about the videos, then I will send you the invite so we can get on the Zoom and talk there. The Zoom is going to be recorded for now, just because I want to record that and have that time to really just kind of build that rapport with whoever I have on there. A lot of that is going to be unedited. So I would like for you guys to not cuss on there, and definitely we're not trying to argue or fight or anything like that. Just talk some ball. If you are a Buccaneer fan or a Chargers fan or a Chiefs fan or a Broncos fan or anybody the Raiders are playing this year or have already played and you want to come over and talk ball as well, let's get on the talk ball. I am always taught about talking football and trying to learn about other people's teams and not let another fan feel like they're being attacked, disrespected, or insulted. I don't want to do that to anybody. That's why I'm asking you guys not to do that as well, because we do have football, even with this COVID-19 stuff going on. The fact that we do have football and we can play these games is just phenomenal. So no matter who you root for, no matter who your team is, we do have football, and we need to have that. So let's respect each other. Let's respect our teams. And yeah, so again, 25 subscribers. Then we'll open up the Zoom, talk some ball with the fans, because I'm not really a fan of the so-called experts and all the things that they like to say, because I think they have biased opinions, and I like to kind of lean more towards facts, and pull up some stuff and talk about some things and take a look at some things and see what's going on. So yeah, but prediction for this game, I'm still gonna hold off on my prediction because I'm hoping we get some of our offensive line backs. So let me not hold off. I'm gonna do this. If we can get 3 or 4 of our offensive linemen back, our starters, that gives us a better chance of winning. Even if we get 3 back, that gives us a better chance of winning instead of losing all 5. Only because I don't know how all 5 are going to handle the pressure that this Buccaneer team takes. So that not takes but bring. Because this Buccaneer front 7, the way Todd Bowles has these guys blitzing is just insane. I know the team in-house, because they're around them, they have faith and they know who can do what, and that's awesome. I'm not there, so I don't know. So opinionated, which this is an opinion, not a fact, because I don't have the facts for our offensive line as far as backing up. Until I prove otherwise, I'm going to err on the side of caution and just say, we need to do a lot more screen pass, zone setup, short. We need to get back into the dink and dunk game in order to move the ball. But one of the things people don't give Carr credit for is Carr is phenomenal against the blitz. He tears you up against the blitz. So if the Buccaneers do that and this offensive line can hold up, whoever may be out there, I am scared to death, because I do believe Brandon Parker is one of those who are going to be out there, and I've heard he's improved. I have yet to see him on the field to see that improvement, and whew, if he is anything like he was last year, oh man, it is going to be a rough outing for us on Sunday. So hopefully we can get Miller and a couple of our starters back and get them off the COVID list so that they can play. So If we have a semblance of our offensive line, we got a chance to win. If we do not, that chance of winning diminishes greatly, especially if Brandon Parker is one of those people out there playing. Because last year he was just horrible at best. And I've heard he's improved. I've heard he's made some strides and is really, really doing some great things. And I hope that is true. If he does have to play, the proof will be in the pudding. We'll get to see that. And if this second unit offensive line, who are backups, if they prove to be phenomenal and can hold up, that is going to be huge for this team going forward. Huge. If the offensive line plays, I got the Raiders winning this one 34-28. If our offensive line is not playing, I have the Raiders losing 38-17. Which is not ideal because I want us to continue to roll and win, because we do have the Browns after that, and then we got the Chargers after that. So I want us to get on a roll, continue to grind. After that huge Chief win, we definitely want to continue to stack some victories up and stay in pace and keep up in this AFC West. So we're at the door to where we can win this division and shock everyone. So that is my predictions. That's all I got for you. As always, subscribe, hit the bell to get more notifications. I try to do a video a week, especially right now with work. I work in health insurance, and this is just a busy time of the year. So I try to get out videos when I can, dealing with my own health and everything as well. But as always, thank you for watching. Leave your comments. I'm so ready to get you guys on the Zoom and have those talks with you guys, and so we can just talk ball. And I'm gonna keep doing this even after the season. We can recap the season. We can recap some games. And again, this is for all football fans: Dallas, Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, everyone out there that's a football fan. Fathers, sons, mothers, daughters, grandpops, grandparents. Like, I want this to be something everybody can come in and watch and be able to talk about their team without being insulted, attacked, and name calling and things like that. I just don't want that. We got enough stuff dealing with COVID and everything else going on in the world. I do want this particular channel to be a place where everybody can come in and we can just talk ball and be happy that we have ball and cheer for our teams. And like I'm one of those that I will call out my team. Like, if we play bad, I'll say, dang, Raiders we didn't show up. Like against New England, we didn't show up. I think we had a chance to beat Buffalo. We could have played a little bit better. And again, we didn't show up, which is not really true to say. I just think we had some miscues. There was a couple of things that were miscues where the offensive line could have held up a little bit longer, and calling out particular players on some plays in that Buffalo game. So it wasn't that we didn't show up, but just think that we had there was a couple of plays in there that just changed the tide. And Buffalo, of course, their defense did their thing. So, yeah, but this game is going to be really interesting, and we'll see what happens. I may not get another post out before the game, but I will definitely get one out after the game. And, we'll keep it rocking and rolling. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to get my health taken care of and get myself right and enjoy the weekend. You guys be safe. As always, wear your mask and go Raiders.